Oh my god. Is that APGAINS? What? No way. It's actually APGAINS. Back from the dead. No way, I know. After losing hundreds of subscribers, I have returned to reclaim my glory. How are we all doing? This is an unbelievable occurrence. AP returns to buy relic geos and disappear. Honestly, special event exclusives in celebration of the 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace. Here is a free gift pack containing 25 if Newt Gunray. Come on, CG. You had one job. Write one sentence. Is this one sentence? Comma, 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 comma. Claim limit 1. All right. I don't know. One sentence and a statement. Unbelievable. Claim it. The value is amazing. Oh my goodness. How glorious. Dude, I got 25 shards if Mace Windu. 25 shards if Plo Koon. 25 shards if B1 Battle Droid. 21 shards if Newt Gunray. This is a historic event. Dude, I'm getting absolutely flooded with messages. We have an important day today, boys. We gotta do some, now that we have a full team and the cube has been recovered, we found the code. The cube has survived miraculously. I don't know fucking how. We're gonna make changes. We're gonna make a lot of changes. We're gonna make improvements. It's going to be glorious. Can you guys even see my screen? I don't even know if you guys can see my screen. Okay. I don't have a monitor, so you're just gonna have to hope that you're looking at the right thing. Why have you returned? Well, my only real love right now is the cube in the early game. Luckily, my free-to-play account wasn't in a Fleet Arena shard yet, so being gone for like 2 weeks is fine. But honestly, dude, just like having lost all of the cube code, I was super sad. And then I like went through like fucking an unimaginable amount of messages and I found it just buried somewhere. My get is over. Everything is overflowing. Absolutely everything is gushing over. Reorganizing AP's channels with new Galactic Cup Pyre? Potentially. I'm just excited that it's back, to be perfectly honest. Because we have much more experience now. The possibilities for cube improvements are limitless. Not to spoil anything from the last season of Bad Batch, but there's one sentence where he says we can divert some funds to Operation Stardust. Everyone knows Stardust is the Death Star, but really, Tarkin's diverting funds to motherfucking APGAINS. Have you spent $800 on Jar Jar yet? Is Jar Jar 8? I mean, fuck, how much are the marquees? There's 4 marquees. Each marquee is like $350. No, I have not. I'm sad to say I have not bought Jar Jar Binks. Is he good? I've been kind of busy. I haven't been able to catch any of the gameplay. Pumped to have the queue back? Dude, not only should you be pumped, hop in the Discord server, hop in the Patreon Discord server, blow up the suggestions, the cube suggestions tab. Huge things. Huge things. We can do it together, I promise. Do it together. Maybe we'll kiss a little bit. It'll be a great time. It's like, how was the Cube Reborn? Well, now it's called Cube 2. So it had died for about a month. We couldn't find it. It wasn't being hosted anymore. It's as if it never existed. It was gone without a trace. But just like our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, it was reborn. So, yeah, I just found this the code. It was in a DM somewhere far away. And now we have like 6 to 8 people who are gonna sporadically work on it. So we should be able to pump out any changes and improvements people want. I'm thinking, so I don't know if it's gonna be today or when I have some time tomorrow or something like that, but I'm gonna like redo almost everything about the recommendation system. I'm gonna make it much more specific, if that makes sense. Hi, Booby. What do you want? I'm gonna make it so it like takes much more. Booby. What is that? Oh my god, dude. What am I trying to say? It's going to be much more tailored to the actual stats of your account. The first part of it was basically just like generic good practices and stuff like that. But I think now I'm going to redo everything so it recommends stuff on a much more personalized basis. So individuals can get much more value out of it. And then we're going to work on some guild stuff as well. We're going to improve all the GAC features. Do a lot of stuff. Should be exciting. I'll keep you guys updated in the Patreon Discord server, but I gotta map everything out first on paper before we can implement it into the actual queue. What? You're a good boy all day, and you wait for Daddy to stream for the first time in like a month to be annoying. Very smart, Booby. I was literally watching old videos this morning, reminiscing on the good old days. Why are you watching fucking nostalgic ass APGAINS videos from like COVID? During the glory years of the rise of AP. An unprecedented. Booby! Stop. Jesus Christ, dog. Having watched Arnold Gungans are good on defense, but boring on offense. I mean, it's okay if they're boring. Do they at least like do shit? As long as they like produce. I don't think it really matters how boring they are. 1 second. Are there any other free packs they're giving us? Great to see you again. It's great to be back. I legitimately feel back. I was thinking about this all day. And then when I finally had some time, I was like, you know what? I'm a very happy boy. Happy, happy boy. I don't think I did my last GAC. What did I get? I think I did one battle. I think I did a Kylo Ren OG Kylo solo and then backed out and forgot to do the rest. Fuck! Oh, I should have done my GAC. It's okay, I was busy. They're 100% a defensive team. Yeah, I gotta look through. I gotta look through all of their kits. I gotta do a once over. I mean, I'm going to farm them, as they become free to play farmable. Right now, is it just Boss Nass? I've been farming Boss Nass free to play, but I'm not 100% sure if the second one came out yet. I don't think I saw a pop up for it, but I also don't know for sure. What's up, Green Tips? I'm alive. I know I am alive. I've just been passing through the universe aimlessly. Just Boss Nass right now, okay. Pretty much full auto C, JML, SLKR, and Ray. So basically just full autos the character, the GLs that no one puts on defense. That's okay, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's spend some of this energy, I guess, yeah. How much of this do I have? Not a lot. I guess I'll just do a bunch of greens and blues. So generally a little slower. Staff has been farmable. Yeah, it's a little out of what I'm planning on, but I might pick it up eventually. How worth it? I mean, a non-accelerated character that probably has pretty annoying gear. I'm not entirely sure how amazing that would be. I don't know. Is anyone else free to play farming Stap? Give me a recommendation. There's web store calendars. Oh, I don't have access. I mean, I guess I technically have access to the web store, but I don't think I've ever been on it. C3PO Lightspeed. So what are the new Lightspeed? I know. Were there any after the Geos? I might do the Night Sister one, honestly. I have a Relic 5 Marin, or no, I have a Gear 12 Marin. The Night Sister one might not be a terrible idea, honestly, just for this, but then again, I don't know if I care enough to spend even a single dollar on this game right now. $50 gas is not bad. Oh, I did want to ask you guys a question. Maybe I should make it as a poll. Let me do a poll. This came up when I was just pondering. Since a lot of people are actually spenders, I was thinking maybe the cube can have like an option where you can put like yes or no to being a spender, and if you are, it'll recommend Lightspeed bundles like as they become applicable to whatever the current plan is, just so that people know that they're there. I'm trying to think if that would be a helpful feature, because I imagine we'll probably get like new people, because they've been advertising a bunch, so we've been getting some new people. And I wonder if that would be a useful thing to throw in there for people, just in case they happen to be spenders. In honor of your retirement, make a top 10 retired Swiggo YouTubers. I thought about doing that. I thought about that's how I was going to announce my retirement. Which would be fucking hilarious, I'm not going to lie. Dude, I don't know what the fuck the dog wants. He's been outside. He's had fucking tons of playtime. He's eaten. I think he just wants to be annoying. Dude, only 6? Oh my god, this is terrible drop rates. Well, classic 2 times 0 is still 0, I guess. Actually, that wasn't terrible. I'm not gonna bitch and moan too much about that. Booby, shut the fuck up. I do have relic materials I can spend. I took Malicos to 5 off stream. Great mods, obviously. I'm trying to decide who I want next. Ben Swallow would make sense, so I can put him on the Ray team. I'd probably stop with Iden, honestly, because Gear 12 is maybe enough just for the ship to be passable at the moment. Sidious Kron is temporary, Night Sisters are forever. Sidious solos Sisters. Well, that's if you put the Night Sisters on defense. I feel like for like the last fucking 25 years, Night Sisters have just been like a terrible banner YOLO play or like a great cleanup team. But Lightspeed bundles come around so randomly. Yeah, but it's at least nice to like let people know that they're an option. Like tell people to look out for it. Oh, that was actually a fucking huge drop. Dude, I went from 16 to fucking 4. You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do a 50 just for the YOLOs. Give me 12. Not terrible. Alright, I'm gonna predict we're gonna get like 4 Boss Nass shards total through every single one of these. Oh. Look at expectations being shattered. I'll rip a 50 just in honor of May the 4th. Wow, massive value there. Alright. I'm gonna need your guys' help progressively throughout the stream, because there's gonna be a lot of, I'm hoping to move quickly on a lot of updates, and I probably value stream suggestions more than anything else just because they are right in my face. Booby, what do you want? Oh, I can finally farm Leviathan shards now. Look at this shit, dude. Isn't this massive? I've technically been stuck at like a 4-star Leviathan for like fucking over a year probably at this point. Wait, let me check. Does that actually mean I fucking completed the, I finally completed the journey? I've had it for a year. Booby, stop. No. Am I finally done? Oh, dude, that's so beautiful. Look at that. Checks across the board, boys. I can finally farm the Leviathan after having it for a year. Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. We having a great time? I know. Yeah, you guys want to see Booby? Do a Booby cam. He doesn't like it when I scream. I think he thinks I'm talking to him. Can what be done? Can a dog? Samoyed. Can the strat be done with the exec? It can be done with all of them. I mean, so here's the thing. basically, once you technically like can start the mission, it gives you access to the what do you call it? It gives you access to like packs for like 12 something. Okay. I don't know if they're available right now. But it gives you access like right away to packs to like buy shards, which is like more expensive than doing refreshes on the actual mission. So if you hoard up a bunch of like GAC crystals prior to unlocking a ship, you can just buy it to 4-star with your hoarded crystals. Booby, stop! What the fuck? He's eating my backpack. And that's how you get all the ships at 4 stars. Now, I don't know, because I did them all like as they came out, almost. Because I like, well, to be fair, I like knew in advance that they were all coming, so I farmed everything for them. But I think still, right after you finish, the pack pops up, but I'm not 100% sure if it still does that. What happened to streaming your room? I haven't been there in months. But yeah, as far as I know, you can do that strat the second you like unlock all that stuff. All right. Who do I want to relic? Probably Ben Swallow, right? I imagine that's probably the play. Far away, Beans, unfortunately. It's been a rough year and a half or so. At home, worse than ever, actually. Surgeries upon surgeries are just killing us. Which is why I haven't been streaming. I could make way more money working at like McDonald's than I could streaming, so it's more of a doing this because I'm depressed kind of thing. 8.5 mil GP, no Jabba, I want to cry. Here's the thing. It was like 6 mil until the Lightspeed bundles came out. And then I've been hoarding relic materials for so long, I just relicked a fuck ton of characters randomly, and just in like 6 weeks I ballooned like 1.8 million GP. It was crazy. But I mean, that's kind of what I want to rearrange the cube to being, because like for so long I've lacked like a quantifiable like numeric way to explain. They're like, it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you do it, as long as you like know how to play the game. I mean, that's why I did the like when to farm series. Because like you can, what am I trying to say here? We've been in like a post farming guide world for like probably 2-3 years at this point, where there's so much, and as long as you understand like the basic building blocks of like the game, you can kind of do whatever you want as long as you stay relatively square. And the reason I want to like redo everything on the cube is because I want to be able to like show people like numerically, because they've seen it happen for like 6 years at this point, 5 years. They've seen it before their eyes. They've experienced it for themselves. They've seen their guildmates do it. It's been quite a phenomenon, but I want to be able to like show it in numbers. Which is why I'm like trying to iron out the rating system for every character in the game, so that you can show that like maybe you don't need to be 8.5 million GP and have Jabba and you can still win. You know what I mean? Or you can have Jabba. You're gonna sacrifice other things, but as long as you stay in this range, you'll be good. So that is the goal for the next little bit, is finish perfecting that rating system so that it's easier for the numbers people to understand. Fly to your house and drop a can of beans at your door. I can imagine few things that I would like less. Yeah, I feel you, Joseph. It is what it is how I decided to live my life. People are still thirsty for old school farming guides. Yeah, I mean, the only reason I did them in the past because for like many years there like was an objective right way, but then the game became so big that there is no longer really an objective right way because there's just so much. There's so many variables that they're. That's why I say like it's like a post farming guide because like they're probably still helpful for people who have absolutely no idea what they're doing. But I've always viewed it as like a give a man a fish versus teach a man a fish kind of thing. And I feel like it's just much more beneficial for people to teach them how to fish. That's always been what I've tried to do. And I think this is just the manifestation of so many years of that. Alright, who the fuck do I want to relic? Let's just relic this guy. I should probably save these for Jar Jar, but fuck it. I need to put this guy on defense. I definitely think I've suffered from being way too fucking try-hard in this game. I think I'd probably be more successful if I was like a little dumbed down, but I don't know. It's very strange. I've totally like realized my like mobile gamer Cubs fan Hana arc, where there's only like so much you can do over and over and over again before like you try to do something else. What? Why are you so loud? How far away is your Jar Jar? I mean, you're looking at it right here. These are my this is my juicy Jar Jar farm for the moment. What? Does no one love you? Oh, so sad. No one loves you. I've been putting some buddies that just picked up the game onto your old vids because they have no idea how the game works. I mean, I think once we've like ironed out the cube to be a little bit more quality of life polished, I think it would be much easier to redo the When to Farm series or like just do like a how to play the game series. Because you'd be surprised. I mean, I've done this thousands, like numerous thousands of times with so many people. You'd be surprised like how quickly you can get someone from not knowing how the game works to like having a full grasp of like height, width, in-depth GAC strategy, like you can teach people to like I can probably get someone to like 80% of my knowledge in like a month. So I kind of want to like, I want my magnum opus to be like a playlist of videos that can like do that, where you literally just have to watch it for like, 2 hours and you've beat the game. I think the first time that I made the proclamation that I beat the game was pre-money-based matchmaking, when I did beat the game, where I knew that I would never lose another GAC ever for the rest of my life. And then after like the meteoric rise post money-based matchmaking, I was like, I've beaten the game again. I think if I can distill everything into like a 2.5 hour playlist, and then like anyone can take like their random coworker who's never watched Star Wars and turn them into a Swiggo monster, I think that'll be my third and final time beating the game. It's like beating the DLC. It's like you beat the base game and they keep adding DLC and then you just keep beating the DLC. Why are you so sassy and starved for attention, Mr. Boo? You can give a man a hamburger or you can teach a man to hamburger? I don't think I've ever taught anyone to hamburger, but maybe I'm just not in the right stratosphere. Darth Bane is the new GL? Yeah, Darth Bane's pretty fucked up. I've been playing with him a little bit on one of my test accounts. I haven't been like seriously like gearing up, like getting ready for him on my main account, but on a couple of my test accounts, I've been fucking. Drop a 6, we'll go Udemy course. I don't know what the fuck that means. Is that like a? Is that one of those like fake guru course websites where you charge like $500 for teaching people how to like cold call and like write copy? No, I think like 2 hours, maybe just like one well edited 2 hour video on like my YouTube homepage. Just like the magnum opus. I think I would be pretty happy with that. Alright. Should I whip open the free to play account? Or should I start doing some cube outline highlighted stuff? Where we try to plan out, because there's some interesting things I've been wanting to do, changing the recommendation system. Booby. What? Why are you so depression? Is it 7? I think it's 7, right? 7-2. Yeah, there we go. Snoke hasn't been confirmed. I mean, after all these years, I think it's just going to be old Omega. All right. Let me open the free-to-play account real quick. You didn't get the new beta client? How do I know if I like got accepted to that? I put in my email, but like I didn't get an email or anything. Did I get rejected? I mean, they don't need unlimited Lightspeed bundles. Like their problem is that like a surprising amount of their money comes from a few people. And yes, some of those people are leaving, but more importantly, some of those people's guildmates are leaving, and it's ruining the experience for the people who spend all the money. Damn, we're down to 4.1 stars. That's tough. So what they're trying to do is, at all costs, I mean, they've done. I mean, they did it with Proving Grounds. They did it with Accelerated Rate. They did it with the gear changes. They did it with the guild raid changes. They're doing it at Lightspeed bundles. Is they're just trying to get as many people to the upper echelon of the game as humanly possible to push up more people so that the guilds that the spenders are in stay full. So they don't need to like drop unlimited Lightspeed bundles to like fill some insatiable appetite for low spenders. They just need to keep the top of the game stocked with people. Like the money they're making is nice. They probably made, I don't know, $8 million. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea how many Lightspeed bundles they've sold, but they've probably made great money with Lightspeed bundles. But I don't think that's really what they care about. What they really care about is keeping the upper echelon of the game full. I imagine we'll probably get like more gear changes. They're going to want to push people to the relic part of the game as fast as humanly possible. I'm surprised they haven't changed the fucking tutorial. The tutorial is so dog shit. I would rather put some of that fucking Lightspeed bundle money into a new tutorial. AP, holy shit, you're live on the interweb. Yeah, sorry, I'm slow on chat. I don't have a monitor, so I can see the game on my laptop and I have to like look down at my phone to read chat. So if I'm like 20 minutes behind on chat, I apologize. A new game mode would be definitely the best course of action. I actually don't know if a new game mode would be the best course of action. I think they're much more concerned about getting people to play Territory Wars. Because Territory Wars is a massive money driver. Like, you think fucking money-based matchmaking is bad. Gauntlet Territory Wars is like the most profitable thing they've ever had. You know, post 2020, it's just Gauntlet TW. You have to log into the EA app with the same email you use in the web store. Maybe I'll try it offline. See if it works. I can't believe I have a Relic Knight sister team now. All right, this is day 4, free-to-play account. It's been a month and a half since I created the account, but we're on day 4, baby. Oh, do I get that free new Gunray shards? Do I get the if shards? I want shards if Mace Windu. Give me shards if Mace Windu. Oh, sorry, if Newt Gunray. My bad. Not if Mace Windu, if Newt Gunray. They're worried about Conquest and GC Omicrons, actually. Actually, they care about Conquest Omicrons? Is there any way to know what of the new Lightspeed packs are good for my account, as in game-changing? Yes, we're adding that to the cube. You can help us. Now that we don't have a free way to host, we actually have to pay for it. You can join the Patreon, and your money will go towards improvements on the cube and keeping it up for not down for a month. Keeping it up forever. And yeah, we're going to add into the cube farming recommendation, we're going to have a thing where you can know whether you're going to spend money or not, and it'll show you what Lightspeed bundles are best at what time. But if you have unlimited money, just buy every Lightspeed bundle is the answer. If money's not a problem, buy every single one. Ooh, I forgot about Acolyte. Is Acolyte the next, or are we getting another Tales of the Jedi first? I don't actually know. Does anyone know if we're getting a Tales of the Jedi or an Acolyte first? I'm not 100% sure. Good to see you. It's good to be back. But with more people in this upper echelon, it will get boring for a lot of people eventually. Whale versus Whale GA. Well, I mean, it's been like that for 8 years. I mean, well, not 8 years, but I mean, yeah, technically, because of Squad Arena. Like, there will always be turnover of people. I mean, that's why I don't really like endgame GAC. I think that's why I've been less interested in my main account. Damn, Kanga King Dakota actually joined the Patreon. Go to settings. I don't know if it's integrations or links or apps. One of those 3. Connect your Discord to Patreon. It'll automatically enroll you in the Patreon Discord server, where you can help make suggestions and help us test out the cube as we push out a bunch of improvements. How has existing as a human being been for you lately? I'm struggling. Well, I'm struggling too, Head Clanker. One day at a time. Recently, I've picked up Muay Thai, and that's been huge for my will to live. Dude, it's expensive, though. It's like the only thing I spend money on now. Notoriously, I, like, spend all of the money I actually make on, like, my family and bills and stuff like that, and I only ever pocket Patreon money. But now that I put Patreon, that I'm going to plan on putting Patreon money into cube stuff, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford to fucking do anything. But I put aside $100 a month for the fucking MMA gym that I'm a part of. I might do some jujitsu too. It's the only thing that I've spent money on in the last like few months, because I value my will to live slightly more than an extra $100. paid towards bills. June 4th is when it comes out? Oh, nice. AP got kicked from the guild. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I've been AFK for like a month. I should probably find a new guild. We're getting Tales of the Empire. Is it called Tales of the Empire, not Tales of the Jedi? Should I join this 500 million GP guild? Alright. Are any of these actually open to join? Because they all have like level 85 requirements, and I am not level 85. It's going to take me a year. Oh, because I was in that one guild that was all just a bunch of people from fucking, it was all just people from Heroes of Middle-earth, and I was like pretending to just be a normal person as opposed to the #1 Heroes of Middle-earth YouTuber. Damn. All right, it's gonna take me a while to find a guild to be able to join. Excited to see you are A, live. A, live. B, hungry. You should always put money into happiness. Without happiness, you can't have cube. That's true. I don't know if I've ever really spent any money on happiness. Maybe I should have prioritized happiness more. You should make money by drop shipping. I should do Lightspeed bundle gifting arbitrage. Is that what you're saying? Where the hell have you been? Well, without the cube, I've just been like wandering the fucking wasteland. Because like right before the cube disappeared, I made this like grandiose announcement that honestly the only thing I cared about was improving the cube and like just perfecting my ability to explain how the game works to new people so that anyone can be APGAINS. And then right after that, the cube just like, I couldn't contact the guy. I couldn't get the code. It was just basically gone forever. Aaron Hernandez. Shout out to Coach Kent Murphy. And it was like the one thing that I like still really loved. And I was like, fuck, I'm just not gonna, fuck it. Then I found the code buried deep somewhere in the darkness. You should make the cube give you guild recommendations. Join a guild that does ROTE or Darkside TP. We're gonna add features for guilds to like do territory war scouting and stuff like that. That's on the pipeline or in the pipeline. I want to get more quality of life stuff, and then we'll probably do like a quick GAC update, and then probably start working on some guild stuff. Because right now the Patreon is like what, $5? Just to get in the server, $10 if you're a real Giga Chad. So I'm hoping that I can maybe like sell the cube for like $50 to guilds, add a bunch of guild features to help them win their territory wars. And they'll get it at, 20%, fucking 80% off. I already did these, right? I already have all my Gungans. What the fuck is this? Collect characters from the Phantom Menace? Nobody can be APGAINS as well as you can, though? Well, obviously. Yeah, anyone who's actually a Patreon member can use it. For some reason, it always shows you the like $10 one because that's the most popular one. Not very hard because there's not a ton of people who are actually active Patreon supporters, but yeah, as long as you're in the server, go to apps or connections on the website. Like go to the like desktop Patreon, go to apps or connections, and then just sign in to your Discord, and it automatically logs you into the server. I need to get that R2 popcorn bucket. Is it anything like the Dunacy? If there's a fucking Dunacy R2D2 popcorn bucket fleshlight, I'm going, dude. I'm clapping. Do you think having a character like Bane is unhealthy for the game? Not really. I mean, here's the thing. I think all of the OP characters should be offensive characters. Because, like, let's say Bane's unstoppable. You can't really use. I mean, they're not bad on defense, but it's not like they're unbeatable. Let me check. They're not unbeatable on defense, are they? Oh shit, maybe they are. I mean, to be fair, there's almost none of them on defense. Oh, is this 3v3? I don't want 3v3, I want 5v5. Yeah, there's what? 3, 5. There's been like, what, 50 of them put on defense? Yeah, so almost no one's putting it on defense. And basically everything one-shots it. Like, the only thing that doesn't have a 100% win rate against it is solo SLKR, Treya, one Treya battle, and C Watt versus C Bane. So, and it doesn't matter how OP shit is on offense, because I mean it's the same reason that I've always like told people defensive is much better than offense. It's the reason why I've shit talked C and SLKR for so many years until they're basically free. An offensive character gets you at most one win. A defensive character can get you a theoretical infinite amount of wins. So having an OP offensive character, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Bane is stupid. Bane is daddy. I R9'd him. I mean, I don't blame you. He's fucking OP as shit. So I would rather, if they add an OP character, I'd rather it be like honestly, I'm more concerned about Leia than I am about fucking Bane, dude. I get absolutely like a really good full R8, R9 Leia team, dude. I don't know what to do. I work around that shit, dude. I go balls to the wall defense. I factor that out of my GAC strategy entirely. But having an I win button against the entire game for 68 banners is a bit much. But it's not really a bit much. It's 3 banners, you know. It's 3 to 5 banners better than just using a team that would do normal shit against that team. You know what I mean? It's a fucking conquest character. It's obviously like there's some time and energy investment into it. But it's like it's just another, you know, it's not really that amazing. What the fuck did it just drag me all the way over here for? I don't know why it just dragged me over here, but... But you don't have to use a GL said team though. Yeah, but there's like there have been and there will continue to be plenty of like non-GL teams that just absolutely fuck shit up. It's not any. It's not, you know. That's very common for this game. They're called backbone teams for a reason. Like GLs have not been the meta for years. God, dude, I know how to play this. The one-time speed is fucking killing me. Oh my god. Bane beats Leia fairly easily, but who knows? And that's again. Also, every time a new fucking juicy character comes out, they give it an Omicron or a Datacron that makes it fucking ridiculous, and people freak out. Dude, you could have put literal God against, you know, Afra Datacron, and Afra would have won. You know what I mean? Datacrons are gonna Datacron. There's nothing you can really do about it. Ooh, double drops. Give me... Oh, that's so bad, dude. That's so bad. Disgusting. Damn, how do I have so much energy? Oh, right, because I still have my, like, free 2,000 energy from day one shit. Because this is technically day 4 of this account. A month later. Love you, boss. Thanks. I'm glad someone loves me. I'm very much also extra happy that it's you who loves me. I love you too. I got 16 Farm Boy Luke shards from the Echo node and only 4 Echo shards. Farm Boy Luke is just the fucking man, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Can I get a good old review bill roster? You know, maybe. Maybe for old time's sakes, we'll do one. I was planning on today just being a fun... Remind myself that there's people in the universe who don't hate me. What the fuck is happening here? Why are we on this screen? But maybe after we do everything that we need to do today. Do all of our free-to-play shit. I gotta draw some stuff up on the whiteboard for the cube. I think you guys will like what I have cooking in my noggin. I got some interesting concepts that I think you guys are gonna like. I haven't like formally thought them out or written them down or anything like that. But I think once I can put pen to paper, put mouse to virtual whiteboard, I think we're all gonna be on the same page. And then maybe we kiss or something, you know, you never know. Did I see Relic 8 Jesus struggle against Datacron St. Peter? You guys like my thumbnail? I feel like my thumbnail was great. I thought I had a great thumbnail. Today was a good thumbnail day for me. I actually thought when I was making the thumbnail, I was like, there's gonna be like one person who's gonna be like offended, and I'm gonna be like, fuck. That AP, good to see you again. All right, man, have a good one. Set a $10 bill on fire, and suddenly my Farm Boy Luke was Relic 3. Dude, that's why like the free-to-play count like sometimes is so painful. Because I know that like for $10, dude, I could have a fucking GL. Oh, it's so painful. But Bane is awesome and fun to play with. That's how I describe all my Thai ladyboys. I say they're awesome and fun to play with. 25 months. Holy shit, dude. 25 months is crazy. I don't even know if I've been sentient for 25 months. Fun to play, not to eat. Speak for yourself there, Buster. Speak for yourself there, Buster. Oh, look at these juicy little JMLs. She's not level 1, is she? Level 2? Fuck. Let me like level... What level am I? Let me level 30 her just so that I can not have her die and ruin my stars, but still use Masters, whatever it's called. Don't eat your phone, AP. I was thinking about it, but now that you've warned me, I guess I probably shouldn't. Alright, I need you guys to be my eyes and ears. What's the latest in the Galaxy of Heroes world? Who's big? Who's popping off? Give me the hot gossip that I've missed. I used to just be a pariah for the gossip. I don't even know if I used that word right. I don't really know what pariah means, but I used to just absolutely gobble up the Swiggo drama. I was basically a Swiggo drama YouTuber at one point, but now I rely on you guys to give me the juicy information. Who's beefing? Who's getting all the views? Whose penis is huge? Kama cheating drama? Like they're banging other people's wives, or what's going on here? Give me 15 seconds. Flaming Dragon! Alright, sorry about that. I think there's a Gungan team and there's some TW drama. How do you cheat in TW? And leaking TW plans the other by logging onto the opposing accounts? Dude, that's diabolical. Do you think there's a mole? Do you think they're paying someone on the other team fat stacks? TW espionage isn't cheating. It's just being resourceful. One could argue the same thing about corporate espionage. I wasn't stealing the Coca-Cola formula. I was just being resourceful. Unsportsmanlike. All other creators are crying over Lightspeed bundles because they think it's not fair. Dude, Lightspeed bundles are fucking awesome, dude. If you have any clips, I want to hear people's takes on Lightspeed bundles. If anyone has a clip that comes to mind, I'll watch it. Yeah, but people say the Astros cheated. Those dirty cheaters. Leak TW info and I'll do your conquest for you. Better yet, backdoor cube, or just forces your TW opponents to delete their accounts so you automatically win. No contest. Insta dubs. I spent 40 bucks on Lightspeed bundles today. I regret my life choices, but my GP thanks me. Dude, they're just so great, dude. Yeah, someone find me a video of someone talking about Lightspeed bundles. I want to hear what people have to say. Con Ma, I've been taking performance-enhancing drugs. If you care about TW, you have a micro penis. I think that's why fucking CG has been trying to think of ways to fix TW for so many years. It's the average fucking TW penis is just too small. I gambled my inches away. Yeah, tough. Is it Songeta? Songita? I never learned how to pronounce it. He doesn't like them. I think they're fucking awesome. Is a 6-minute video complaining about it. Alright, this has piqued my interest. I see a 33-minute video called Don't Farm Anything. I have refused to upgrade Geos and Night Sisters for 5 years, and look at me now. Dude, fucking same. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say. Oh, this is a roster review. I want a video. He said it's 6 minutes long. I see no 6-minute videos. Someone find it for me. Six minutes. I don't see a 6-minute video. All the videos like GAC gameplay. All like 30 minutes to an hour. I can't find it. Oh, he had a video with Nooch. Is his channel Nooch or is it Star Wars Dad now? Nooch Too Good. Oh, it is Nooch Too Good. Oh, this is a 40-minute video. Holy shit! All right, I'll watch that later. 40 minutes is too long for right now, but I'll get around to that. No, dude, Lightspeed fucking lit, dude. He mimics the animations of characters when he's mad. Fuck, who used to do that? There used to be someone I would watch. He was a small creator many years ago. He used to do like fucking crazy shit after raging. God, I really should do a top 10 retired Galaxy of Heroes YouTubers video. That would be fucking hilarious. Should set up a community GAC stream. Dude, the amount that I can commit now versus when I was 19 is so drastically different, dude. Actually, I was 20. I don't have the facilities for that, big man. Who's #1 retired Swiggo creator? Yeah, probably Mobile Gamer. Let me actually fucking brainstorm. Who do we think? Let's put together a list. Let's just dome it right now. Let me open up my notes. Notes app. No order. Just give me Mobile Gamer, Cubs, I don't know, maybe Darth Micro. What are we thinking, boys? Warrior's a big one. Skelky Is he even? I thought he still randomly did stuff, or maybe I'm crazy. You guys remember that one Cody guy? Oh, dude, Ian. Ian's fucking huge. That was a ripperoni and cheese if I've ever seen one. Skelk quit. Got tired of Datacrons. Okay. Oh, Gridden. Is Heinze? Is he just doing kick or is he like fully? Is he fully out? APGAINS. Yeah. I have 9 right now. Mobile, Cubs, Darth Micro, Warrior, Ian, Skelkatrix, Grid, and Heinze, APGAINS. Who am I missing? RIPPGAINS. I need one more. I need a juicy one. What are we missing? We're missing something. I need someone to go to the well. I need a huge pull here. It's Arnold. He releases a video every 2 days instead of every day. The signs are showing. I mean, dude, views are like catastrophically down right now. He's getting like, I mean, eventually they pick up like days later, but like I feel like he's getting like when I check, he's getting like 20 to 30K views a video, which is just not sustainable. Damn, he's almost at 250K. Holy shit. Yeah, he's getting like 30 to 50K views a video right now. Some go up to 60. Now he's got 1 day, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 6 days ago, 8 days ago. I mean, there was like a 2 week span where he like uploaded like once every 2 days, but he was probably just busy. He was probably just spending time with his wife. Come on, guys. I know you guys are not all new to the game. You have to have someone. I mean, there's a couple of smaller people like End All Be All, Indigo. I liked Black Mamba. Arnold gets 2 to 5K live viewers while streaming, which is insane. Yeah, his streams are definitely like the big money makers. I don't think you guys realize the difference between like views and live stream views for money. Like I can tell you how much every single person makes. I mean, I can't tell you how much I make on Patreon, obviously, because some people, dude, I gotta figure it out because like I get crushed in the pay. I like for so many years I've dominated the like YouTube like views and streaming and all that stuff. I get obliterated, absolutely obliterated in the Patreon game by like a bunch of people. Okay. Damn, I've lost hundreds. I am in my Cubs fan on air. I'm losing hundreds and hundreds of subscribers. Holy shit. All right. Let's see. How much money do I make? Revenue. Make about $4 to $6 a day on YouTube right now. Some days it goes up to like $8.56 on April 26th. That's huge. Yeah, even in my peak when I was streaming like every day, I was making like $20 to $30 a day. Do you guys know what my estimated revenue is for this year? You guys ready for this? $20,000. Let's fucking go. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I think we're at the point in our love for each other where I can just show you this. I don't need to keep you in the dark. Actually, wait, let me make sure there's no like personal data showing right now. Okay. Fuck it. You guys see my screen? Yeah, so like right now, I'm making like $30. Oh, that was a live stream though. I got some donations. I'm making like, you know, $3 to $13. This chart is kind of fucked up because I don't know. This was a day where fucking Joe gave me fucking like basically $2,000 in one day, just one person. So my chart's kind of fucked up. But like this is probably like my good run right here. It's making some live stream days I'd make like $100-$150 if I had to stream for like 6 hours, but like days where I didn't stream, I was probably making like 30 to 70. No, this is a live stream day probably. Let's actually find out. What month is this? November? Let's see what we were doing in November. November 1st. What were we doing in November? Oh yeah, dude, I was fucking ripping it. Live streaming, what? Every 3 days, back to back, day off, stream. Not terrible. What was I doing this day? Huge new Swago. Oh, this was the Swago puzzle live stream, dude. This was like 12 fucking hours. Dude. Holy shit. Wait, can I get this video? It got fuck. I had to edit it down. I forgot. Because I had hella copyrighted music. Fuck, dude. Wait, that's not even the right video. What the fuck? Huge new Swago puzzle. Yeah, that shit got fucking absolutely hosed by the fucking government. That shit got absolutely hosed by people with copyright claims to music. Lame. Who cares about copyright laws? Am I right, boys? Dude, Gom quit? When did Gom quit? Oh yeah, the Twilight. Ooh. Do you have the PC client? I don't know. That's more than my job, not gonna lie. Dude, I'm raking in that dough, boys. I think Nooch has lost his way. He charges people to breathe air while he's streaming. Dude, but here's the thing. It's such a fucking time commitment. What are you gonna do, man? Like, if he doesn't, you don't think that like spending time with his wife and his kids or doing more work or, you know, spending time doing stuff he loves, like there's so much shit he could be doing. That's why, I mean, I did a video a while back talking about like why people quit. It's like eventually like the juice is just not worth the squeeze. I've been a champion for Swigo creators to like better monetize for fucking basically 5 years now. And I think we're finally in the peak era. We're in peak late stage capitalism of Galaxy of Heroes. And as a true red-blooded American, I feel very proud. It's the only way he can afford the $100 per week account. Oh yeah, he does spend a good amount of money, I think. I remember watching him spend like $1,700 on Elrond day one, and I wanted to cry. That shit hurt my. I felt bad for him. He looked kind of depressed at the end too. I felt a little sad. Gom quit almost a year ago. That's tough. That's tough. I'll put Gom on the list. I miss Gom. Gom's great. Gom just auto-corrected to him. Honestly, very poetic. Gom being auto-corrected to him. Himothy James. Him Laron James. I feel bad, especially since it's all dead now. Rip. Dude, Homie was so fun. I legitimately was like depressed for a good like 12 hours when Homie died. That puzzle stream was great. TBA, dude. Puzzle streams were great, but I probably should have been a little bit more responsible. Your boy, anything that goes longer than 2 hours on a stream, your boy cannot keep copyright laws in check. My ability to respect property rights completely out the window after 2.5 hours, probably. Property, schmroperty, hippity hoppity. You are now my property. Homie's death is why I started taking Galaxy of Heroes seriously. I think it was the opposite. I think Homie's death was like the final nail in the coffin for me. I really love that game. I can't believe they canned it. Those bastards. I'll never forgive them. Yeah, but he's charging for everything. I get one review from him and it's so off base. I was like, what the hell? He's a funny guy and entertaining, but I feel no desire. I think in his defense, my reading from I mean, to be honest, I haven't seen any Galaxy of Heroes content in probably like over a year and a half at this point. I think he does it so that people don't. I think he doesn't want to do them. Like this is like, I'll give you the rundown of how we all stream. We all stream and we do what we want to do. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, doing like 20 straight, 30 straight roster views is like kind of soul draining. So I think what he does is he just makes it ridiculously expensive so people don't do it. But then there's still people, you know, who want it, you know. That's what's the scene from Margin Call? We're selling fuck, I gotta say this correctly. I gotta find this quote. Dude, why is it pulling up Investopedia? I don't care about an actual margin call. Margin call movie. We are selling to willing buyers at the current fair market price. There we go. But yeah, I definitely don't blame them. Because it's kind of soul draining. I can't play more than one hero collector seriously at a time. It's too much. Well, I mean, Homie was like so basic. Like I could do the daily grind in like 15 minutes. I mean, I think technically it was actually, I don't know. Because there was some delay between the like arena battles, but like 20 minutes tops. This is why Warrior told Arnold not to do roster reviews. Yeah, that's probably some of the best advice he's ever gotten. Because like it kind of, I mean, that's kind of why I wanted to do the cube. It kind of detracts from everyone else's experience. Like selfishly, the cube probably exists so people can review their own rosters, and I can just stream for like 30 minutes, play the game, talk to people, and then dip. It kind of like takes over streams, and is not exactly enjoyable for anyone else, especially if you're the person who like doesn't get the roster review. Because there's always like one person who's like, man, I just spent like an hour of my life for nothing. And I feel bad. I'm like, yeah, you kind of did. Sorry. So I'd rather just people do it on their own time. But yeah. Reviews like prostitution. Nobody wants to really do it, but it pays the bills. Yeah, they weren't like super like spammy until like they were there. Like, someone's gonna deny this. I had someone deny this in the stupidest possible way months ago when I made this exact same claim. But I'm gonna make the same claim, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now that I'm 100% factually correct. And there's no piece of evidence that exists that would disprove it because I am factually correct. And the reason I'm factually correct is because I've probably ingested from like 2018 or 2019 to like 2022, I probably ingested the most Galaxy of Heroes content of any human being on the face of the earth. I'm willing to bet that I'm at least top 5, probably top 1 for total online watched Galaxy of Heroes content on the face of the fucking earth for those like 2.5, 3 years. But like the spammy roster review stream was not super prevalent for anyone who had more than like a few thousand subscribers. Until I did like fucking 2 straight years of that shit. And I think it kind of ruined the stream game. Cause like now because I still like will peep into like Discords and shit and like read comments of other people's videos even if I don't watch them, just to get a gauge for like what people think. And there's a lot of disdain for the roster review live stream that exists out there. Obviously, detractors are more vocal than people who either don't care or like it, but it's I think it's probably been really net good for the streamer and net neutral to maybe slightly net bad for the viewer. It's been really good for the streamer because so many more streamers have been able to commit more time because you can make more money, but it is soul fucking draining. Like once you start down the like daily roster view live stream rabbit hole, you have like 2 years before like you quit the game, tops. I wish I could get money being a prostitute. What the fuck? Clapper's gonna clap, man. RSGs did a lot of them. Yeah, I think Ranger is probably the only exception. If I had to think on my like Rolodex of like hundreds of streamers and YouTubers who've come and gone over the last 6 years, I would say he's probably the biggest outlier. In a good way. I just realized maybe that sounded kind of negative. Yeah, I don't think I've seen the hustle, the grind, the will to live, the endorphins flowing of an RSG stream in a long time. Am I boring you guys? You guys just all have me playing in the background while you like finger your buttholes or something. In AP retired APGAINS, in maybe AP unretires May. The streams are not about your entertainment, they're about my entertainment. It is your job to entertain me, not the other way around. Talk to me, please. Should I farm Cal? Just randomly for no reason? That'd be kind of funny. Everything looks farmed. Dude, I'm telling you, when double drops come, everything looks like you can farm it. Every single character in the game looks farmable when double drops roll around. You're like, oh, 4 shards, you know, fuck. You're not going to do that in a couple days. All right. I think since everyone's kind of died down, I think we can progress into our whiteboard section of the stream. I want to introduce a new farming concept to all of you. It has existed since the dawn of time, but I have not been able to find good words for. This all originated when I was thinking of the Holy Trinity. Not the actual Holy Trinity, but the Galaxy of Heroes Holy Trinity, obviously. All right. Let me pull up the whiteboard just a second. Un segundo. Whiteboard. Okay. Can you guys see the whiteboard? I can finger my butthole and watch you at the same time. Nice. I thought fingering our buttholes was a prerequisite for watching your streams. You mean to tell me it's optional? Yes. All right. How do I want to do this? I have not spent too much time thinking about how I want to do this. So obviously, maybe we're just gonna raw dog this. Maybe I should record this just in case it's great. All right, we're doing this raw. Concept I've been working on. Not sure. It's gonna be in the cube once I finalize explaining it to myself and then figuring out a good way to make it understandable for people. So, fuck, my cube went off the screen. It's too powerful. So obviously, oh wow, nice. Obviously, the ideal roster looks like this. You know, you got your height and your width. I don't want to sign up for whiteboard. Right? Ideally, your height and your width are basically symmetrical. That's how you know you have a great roster. Everyone always complains and they say, that's a square APGAINS. It's a cube. All right, for those fuckers want to be off third. The third dimension is will to live. Shut up. It's a cube now. Okay. So this is obviously, I'm going to get rid of this just because it's kind of cluttery. This is obviously comprised of a bunch of different teams, right? This is your fucking core 8, your 6, your brain farting here. Your core 8, your auxiliary teams, your backbones, a couple of bigger ones that are Galactic Legends, some big ones that are ships, blah, blah, blah. All right, we all get that, right? I'm trying to figure out a way to explain to newer players that realistically what you do at different points in the game, depending on what your account looks like, is realistically you're doing like this. You're not going like boom, boom, boom. You're like doing this, where oftentimes you're farming multiple teams at the same time. You're gearing up here, you're applying relics here, you're doing Zetas and Omicrons and all that shit. And so you really build accounts by like adding chunks. Like maybe you add a chunk here, and then you stop to add like a bigger piece, and then you add like another chunk here, and that's how you realistically build the account. So I'm trying to figure out a way to explain the progression of like you just start an account, you do like I'm calling it the Holy Trinity, but like the obvious, no matter what you're farming, like the obvious like first 3 teams, so unsymmetrical, are like your CLS. My God, I don't want to sign up. Your CLS, dude. I don't want to create a fucking whiteboard account. You know, your Empire of some kind, which is like some Imperial troopers basically to help get you R2D2, and then your Rebels get you fucking Palpatine, and this branches off into other shit. That's not important right now. So instead of Imp, this is just should probably really be Imp. And then you do like some sort of bounty hunter team as well. Bounty hunters eventually leading you into getting like Padme, like an actual bounty hunter team, into some ships, right? We all get this. This is pretty basic roster building shit that pretty much everyone knows. So what I need is I need like terminology for this. What I need to do is like, I don't know, maybe call this a chunk or something like that. So I can say get chunky. But I need some terminology for this. And then what I need to do is I need to create a bunch of these, and they're probably going to be different. Like there might be like in the future, there might be like a common one is like a Jedi Knight, Luke, JML, Cal. All right. Like this is pretty common. This is probably the most common chunk or whatever the fuck I decided to call it that exists in the game. It's like the top of the pyramid scheme of success, of sadness, of success, right? We all, pretty common stuff. Most people know this already. But occasionally it might look like, you know, instead of going like this, instead of this being the chunk, it might be like this, Jedi Knight Luke, you know, just pretend that says Jabba, and, you know, fucking Star Killer or something. I don't know. You know, you can either do this or do this. If your account is already defensive, so like if your roster looks like this, you're probably doing this chunk to get up more, right? But if your account looks like this, you're probably doing this chunk so that you can get out a little bit wider, right? I think most people understand that from a fundamental, like that makes sense to most people. So what I want to do, right now what the cube does is it just makes like assertions based on like what division you are in the game, what your account looks like. Is your height, you have too much height, too much width, and then it will like give you a bunch of options of things you can do, but it doesn't really give you like an argument for each of the options that it does give you. It's kind of in its like generic first phase. So theoretically what I want to do, the next level, is I want it to be able to like take a shape. I want you to like input a shape. This will be your roster. A little tall. Maybe this is like an SLKR right here. and this is like a C. That's like common. SLKR, C, and then some random mismatched auxiliary core teams. And what I want to do is I want to plug it in here based on whatever this is. And then I want it to give you, you know, this as a chunk back here. So that this becomes like a perfect square. And this would be, you know, a couple of back. This would be like, you know, adding gas, maybe a Star Killer, and then like a couple defensive teams like a Qui-Gon or like a Treya or something like that, right? And I wanted to explain, maybe either in writing or just numerically, like where it's taking what you have and why it's recommending like the perfectly sized piece to go back in here to fix this. I think that's the problem that I want to tackle right now. Does that make any sense to anyone? My life is peaked. I'm watching a monotone man badly draw shapes while I nerd out to Star Wars. I mean, this is what life's all about. I hate to break it to you. Does this make any sense to anyone? Make sense? Because, like, while this example is probably the most common example in the game and makes most sense to people, like, realistically, accounts don't always, I mean, a lot of accounts look like that, obviously, but, like, realistically, accounts are going to look like fucking this, right? That's not wide enough to be a square. Accounts are going to look like this. And it's going to be like very complicated to explain to people, dude, I don't want to fucking sign up, how you're going to get all of these chunks back. So what I want to do is explain to people like the step-by-step process of how adding all these specific chunks gets us to where we want to be. Swago Tetris, yes. I initially wanted the cube to have like a visual element, but then Asumasu basically said, I can do that maybe, but I'd basically have to teach some sort of AI how to play Tetris. And while that sounds awesome, I'd rather just explain it to people. And then if we get like a crazy like graphic designer, maybe he can figure out how to make AI play Tetris so you can visualize it. But that's the next step. That's what we're going to be working on now that we have all the cube code back and we have a bunch of people who are experienced and who can work quickly. So that's probably what I'm going to end up make our next cube mission. And because a lot of the benefits we had of the last system are gone, click the link in the description. Join the Patreon. For just $5 a month, you can help make this a reality. Isn't that great? You can be the change you want to see in the world. Thank you for watching. As always, I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. All right. Some kid beat Tetris. I saw that. That was pretty awesome. All right. I think that's a great place to leave us for today, boys. I'm going to catch up on some Swago drama, and I'll see you later. Thank you for watching my stream. I'm not dead. Thank you for